All right, hello Divine Feminines. I did a reading on Thursday. That was my last full reading, and I can already feel like the energy of this reading so strongly. Anyway, I did it live for some reason, and it did not save. It tried to save it all day, and it just would not do it for whatever reason. Yeah, the Moon and the 10 of Swords. So, the Moon energy, this is what was kind of on my mind as I was thinking about this reading. I hope you all survived the eclipse. It was extremely strong for me. I was like outside all day that day, and I have been feeling very ill ever since. So I'm finally starting to feel better. I'm really sensitive to moon energies, and I have 5 planets in Libra. So it was just really super intense. I feel like the moon has brought a lot of things to the surface to be seen. And specifically, it's so interesting because this is like the phases of the moon here. We've got the Libra card. This is actually my card and the card of destiny, the 8 of Pentacles. So, what do you want to say here, Spirit? What are you trying to show me? The 8 of Pentacles is a card of self-mastery through work. Interesting. Again, we have this moon, and I feel it's about looking at what you didn't want to look at before and kind of having the courage. This is what Ace of Swords is giving me right now, to face, this is mostly about yourself, to face, some things that might shake your foundation. You may have to go all the way back to the drawing board or to the beginning to re-establish a different base. I don't know, it's wanting me to show you that. I got a new flower jasper. So, I've kind of been waiting for my gardeners to show up, and I always want to record while they're here, and it's so loud. But the next door neighbors are here, I think. Okay, let's look at what we have going on and see if I can get through this reading. I've got like major air coming up, so I know that there's a really important message that wants to come through. And also, when a lot of things try to interrupt me, it is also, I know it's very important that I personally haven't been resonating with a lot of messages lately, so it's very interesting. Oh, man. Okay. Well. We have 3 aces here, and you know that's my sign for spiritual awakening. This King of Cups is really going through it. I think your masculine has been really resisting this awakening. I think, here's what I'm getting. Yeah, really resisting this awakening. I think they thought they were awakened before, and I'm not laughing at that. I'm just saying their ego may have really been helping them out there, you know, we all do that. So it's nothing like about them. And I'm kind of laughing because I understand that feeling, even though we always have this balance between ego and our spiritual side. And my opinion is that your ego never fully goes away, and that's for a reason. You know, this life takes survival, and we've had to survive for many thousands of years or whatever it is. And so if we were to give it all up, that protection, we wouldn't last very long. There's a very hidden card here. Temperance. Interesting. I feel like this masculine's playing games here. It's like he really wants you to feel, and I kind of hesitate to give this sort of reading, but he really wants you to feel like he doesn't need you. And that's that ego aspect, because in his heart, he really has figured out that he does need you. I almost never read cards like that. So interesting. Okay. He's trying to get you to see him as very mysterious. I think he's trying to like draw you in by letting you see like a snapshot of what's going on, right? We have be here now, and life is a mystery. Pink and periwinkle, Merlot, and cyan. So usually I read the cards. This is what's being shown. This is like the internal reasoning. For some reason right now they're asking me to do it this way and this way. We'll see why. It's, I guess, a lot of what he thought reality was and is just being turned on its head. Something happened with him that, okay, let's get to the meat of this message because it's being very evasive. He's understanding this revelation he had is from a place of a broken heart. He did actions or made decisions from the place of a broken heart and a very wounded inner child. Okay. So I guess this is about him finally seeing his codependency and that, look at that, love yourself first and you deserve love. And I'm getting really hot all of a sudden. So I can tell that there's a lot of energy around this. Him figuring out that what he thought love was is not that. And that all of these things that he was doing was about protecting his very damaged heart. Because when he gets right down to it, when he actually, something happened where he had to look deep inside. I mean, this is such a weird combination here. It could be this is about someone who walked away from him, abandoned him, rejected him. With these colors, it makes me feel like it's a mother or someone who was filling a mother role to him. And normally he would fight for it, right? He would try to prove his worthiness because that's what we do when we have trauma. And this time he just let go. And he actually is at this point where he's actually right here, right now in the present, asking, is this one-way love what I really want? And the answer is no. Whew, big energy, really big energy. And look at that. I love this card because it looks like there's a little inner child. And even though he feels this pain, right? And all of these messages are painful, his inner child is standing in the water, happy and feeling for probably the first time real emotions. And so whatever has happened here, which to me, let's get some of these pink cards. It kind of looks like a separation hand of cards. It looks like something with a karmic person where he finally let go. And yeah, I just saw the twin flame card. Right in the dead center of this reading is this appreciation card. And this is about recognizing someone for their true value. And I think that someone is you. But also at the same time, himself. It's like, I think some of the things that you've been trying to tell him finally clicked. And this could have taken a long time because this card for me is a very long road. And I think he was very resistant to, okay, seduction, heartbroken, the runner in reverse, separation, stabbed in the back, talking in reverse, engagement, girl talk, love in reverse, date, the Grim Reaper, camera. So these aren't giving me too much. Again, you know, we have this heartbreak card here, and then we have heartbroken, and it says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. I think, and it says runner in a codependent relationship, and that's in reverse, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. Just as I said in the very beginning, he's hearing a different voice. So he's asking, have you forgotten me? You changed me. Be resilient. He is being resilient. He's scared what his family will say. Sometimes I think you're talking to me. That is the opening up of the spiritual. The law of gestation. All things have time required to gestate into form. And then we have the moon energy, right? As we discussed in the beginning. Ho'oponopono, gold. Sometimes my heart feels so full. Jaguar medicine, dreaming of you, rat energy, and magician vibes. I saw your car. Why do you even like me? So it does look like he is manifesting you. Although I don't really have that energy so strongly here, except in the 8 of Wands. And I see the Page of Wands and really the Chariot in reverse. it's kind of like he wants to draw you in by showing you how sad he is and hoping you come to him to almost as a friend. There's a lot of talking energy here, and it says express yourself in reverse, getting to know each other. It's like he wants to re-engage on the level of talking. There's like 4 cards here of talking, and without the talking about what we are, what this is, or what is our relationship about, I see a very much an element of him wanting you to help him over this bridge, is what they're saying. And I will say, I feel like a lot of feminines get into the trap of like the masculine calls them or talks to them about the karmic, and they act like a mother, and they act like they think that this is emotional intimacy, and they're kind of cautioning you not to do that here. It's like he has to be able to get to the point of talking about his feelings, and that only happens when that's your boundary, right? And God, there was like a 6-month period where I felt like all I did was talk about boundaries, and now we're back here, and that's because we established our boundaries, but now he's having to do that, right? And so it is, I really don't like the word test. It's kind of it's like a practical where you get to apply what you've learned, and that is to say that, like, is it all just for show, or are you actually going to like walk your talk? Okay. And that's where we are at now. We are at this boundary. They're showing me a fence of, are you going to have requirements of him for him to like come into your fence? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And that's what they're highlighting here. They're highlighting this 6 of Pentacles in reverse, right? As you reveal your innermost selves, and then they're underlining to each other. This isn't about you revealing your innermost self to make him feel better. This is about a mutual trust of vulnerability, and that's really what this is about. Can you trust? Can he trust? Can you be strong enough to okay. So what I was talking about in the beginning with his karmic is that he was like trying to constantly prove that he was worthy of her love, right? Which is what you were doing to him long ago. And so we're supposed to have healed this. And now our inner child, right, is going to be activated again. So we're saying here, this is another opportunity for you to, he's going to come back around in a very mysterious, out of the blue way. I see that. And it's not to offer you anything, although he may allude to that. They're saying yes. That can you not fall into the same trap you fell into before? Can you wait until like the emotional reciprocity landscape, giving and taking balance is there? So this is a lot of what this eclipse is about. Okay, so I think I got my point across. I'm sorry, I did not. It was it's hard with the masculine when I get to the deeper layers, because it's very protected, and I think you'll still even feel that now when you're around them. They'll be like, I think there will be a discussion here about, I could see it happening like the way that a narcissistic parent talks to you, or someone like that you're in a relationship with that is kind of blaming you for the absence and blaming you for the silence. Like, oh, you didn't reach out to me. Oh, you didn't let me know. Oh, you didn't ever, like, I didn't think you cared because of your lack of action. And this is part of it, right? Oh, you've changed. Like, that's a bad thing. And they're saying, like, you know yourself in terms of like, is he coming back to trigger these? You can even preemptively work on that sort of thing if you feel that it resonates with you. It's like, I have gotten to the point of being able to trigger myself, which isn't that much fun. But anyway, so let's get some advice here. I hope that was helpful for you. I want a few more animal cards, and I'm really liking those. So let's take a few more animal cards. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So there we go. And magic works through you. And, I really like when Spirit gives us encouragement, and it's a beautiful message to just be able to tell you that, your bravery and courage is recognized and you're doing a great job. So we do the woof again. I saw that one before. Nothing is wasted. Freedom is yours. Here we go. Magic works through you. Be fearless and bold. Bring your ideas to life. That's a beautiful card to come out. And then trust in the magic. 6-6. 5-5. Time to heal. So 4, 5-5, 6-6, 5-6. Make your dreams real. And then 2-3. Eagle Spirit on the back. Spirit has your back. So Spirit is always with you. They really want you to know that. I just think this is a really beautiful card. And of course, it's an 11. And so let's get some advice here. I actually, the same place I got this flower jasper moon, I also finally found a spirit quartz. I don't have it here because I gave it to someone, but I had never seen one before, and I've always kind of wanted to see one, and I finally saw one. It's quite beautiful in person. So we have courage and ancient wisdom coming out. So let's see. I think I'll do the 3 piles again, so we can have some. And if you feel like, no, if you feel like picking them all, go ahead. If not, then just pick the one pile that you want. I can feel that this energy was trying to come out because I feel so much better now. Okay. So rites of passage and ruby. We got that shine message last week if you want to listen to that. Very much about you coming into your own power and shining very brightly. What am I even looking for here? This. And that in your own way, you're just going to be very shining your light very brightly. So we have Gaia and Freya. So of course the moon and the earth. Yeah, and the divine feminine. It's being very activated right now. And they are saying like your masculine is in a vulnerable state, but just doesn't really want to appear vulnerable. So, you know, it's not your job to necessarily make him feel safe, but, you know, you don't need to make him feel unsafe either. Crystal Yellow Dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. I love when Spirit really wants to hammer a point home. Silver Lunar Dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. And then our messages from our twins. I can tell you if you've been in separation a while that they're very much looking forward to being in your energy again. And we have wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So this is kind of the overall message of this reading. It's like, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way, and transformation. So this, they're saying like the corridor in between these two eclipses, the 14th and 28th, I think, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. This is coming in for you to transform, like this final transformation. Okay, so we'll do two moons here, and they want this here. Okay. So clear quartz with the rose quartz. This is moss agate, and this is the jasper. The flower jasper moon. So these are what will help you you can call them in during meditation, sleeping. You just ask them to work with you. You can actually actively work with them. Labradorite, take action. Krishna, devotion. They're highlighting the peacock feather here. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. That's a beautiful card to come out. This is also an extremely beautiful card. Golden Christed Dragon brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. And I love this top of this castle here. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. And the message from your twin is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So a bit of surrender there. Okay, for pile 2, we have, this is a bit more about grounding your psychic energy. Flexibility with the Brazilianite. Odin's psychic energy. And again, the black birds are these messages that we're getting. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Beautiful. Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing and you can move forward in life. Yes, I think I did say in the very beginning there was some stuckness. If you felt you've been stuck, I'm not sure though. But oh yeah, I did, because we had this card come out. You are trying too hard, give it time. So there is a message through both of these piles here that take your time, reflect. You don't have to immediately make a decision. Like, he's not going anywhere, okay? I always talk about that. Well, I haven't in a while, but time is not relevant to twins because we're of the soul energy. Okay, so the third pile, Sunstone, empowerment. The Miriam, sacred vision, which is my Twins card. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all, and remember that love has no boundaries. And then Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. And we have twin flames. So beautiful. I feel like your person has had a recognition of that. If you had talked to them about being a twin and they kind of were like, yeah, whatever, like, oh, she's crazy, whatever went on, I feel like they have recognized that a lot of the things that you've talked about have come to pass. A lot of the feelings that they tried to get rid of, probably they couldn't. And so they're seeing things in a whole new light. And still also, yeah, it doesn't mean that they don't have to do the self-love work, right? Okay, so if you want a reading from me right now, my readings are open again. I think I put 5 up there, and a couple have already been purchased, and so go and grab those. I'll be doing a candle ceremony hopefully tonight or tomorrow, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for that, so you just have to wait till the time is correct, and I shall be back soon. Thank you for your likes, shares, and comments and everything. If you want to claim this message, put 234 in the comments, and that helps this get more reach. So I thank you for that. Bye for now.